Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a fun video. We are going to try new makeup brushes. I picked up some BK Beauty brushes during their GMA sale, and here is the packaging. We're gonna open her up and let's get right into it. I really want this video to be brush application focused. I've been wanting to get these brushes for a long time now, and I'm just super excited. And the brush set that I collected was the Nikki brush set. I am so excited to try it together with you guys. This really caught my attention like the first time Nikki came out with these brushes. I am so excited. Let's go ahead and try them out. I'm going to take out the paper, and this is what the brushes look like. Beautiful packaging, and here is what it looks from the back. There is beautiful Nikki and the list of the brushes that it comes with. So I'm going to read you guys what brushes come in this set. In this brush set, it includes the N11 Ultimate Angle brush, the N12 Ultimate Smudger brush. It comes with the N13 Precision Pro Blender, the N14 Precision Multitasker, the N15 Precision Medium Powder, the N16 Pro Concealer, and the N17 Multi-Pro Face. Let me go ahead and open it up to show you guys. I am so excited. Like, I haven't been excited for a brush set in a while, so I'm so excited to see how these are going to play. Okay, you take out the brushes. Oh wow. Okay. And these are what the brushes look like. Wow, that is so pretty. Like, these really like take they literally have to take a moment to appreciate. Like, these look so stunning. I'll give you guys a close-up. These are what the brushes look like. Definitely are giving high quality. So I'm going to try to use these brushes the way that I feel like I would like to use them. I did watch her video, like her in-depth video, and she did say to spark and create and use your own creativity with these brushes. Of course, I do want to try her tips with these brushes because I feel like she gives some excellent tips for makeup. Let's start off with the eyeshadow. So the first brush that I'm going to start off with is with the Nikki N16 brush. It has those nice fibers and a pointed tip to give that nice blendability and precision. I'm going to start off with the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer. We are going to use this to prep for eyeshadow. Let's go right in. She did mention with this brush, because of that tip of the brush, you're able to blend in like crevices right there in the inner corner of the eyes and just like hard to reach areas. Okay, first impressions, it blends so fast and it's just so soft. It just blends in such a soft, seamless way. Wow, that literally blended my eyeshadow primer really fast. Like, and just so you know, you guys already know this eyeshadow primer dries up really fast. And this literally seemed to blend it out really easily. Just making sure I'm blending out those crevices right in the inner corner. That's one of those areas that I just struggle to blend concealer, like in the inner corner of the eyes, around the nose. I feel like this is like perfect for that. Okay, the eyeshadow primer blended out really well. Let's set it with powder. And for setting the eyeshadow primer, I'm gonna go in with the N14 brush. And this one is great to set the eyeshadow, like powdered products. It feels super soft. Just making sure I'm setting that eyeshadow primer for it to not crease. How she said this is her powerhouse brush. This pretty much is very multi-purpose. You can use it to blend your concealers, your contour, and setting your under eyes with powder. Next up, I'm going to go in with eyeshadow, and I'm going to use today the Makeup by Mario, the Neutrals palette. And I'm going to use mostly the brown shades just to add some brownness into the eye. And for that, I'm going to go in with the N13 brush. This one is her eyeshadow brush. I'm going to use this to blend my eyeshadow. I'm going to start off with this shade right here and blend that into the crease. Love how it has that pointed tip. I do remember her saying that she created all of her brushes with a pointed tip just to really help to get into more of those in-depth areas. And I do have hooded eyes, so I love going with brushes like these to blend my eyeshadow. It feels so soft, like first impressions, the way it just like blends into your eyeshadow, like just the way the bristles are like touching your skin, it just feels so soft. They don't feel scratchy at all. You know, can I just say that I'm so happy that I discovered Nikki LaRose on YouTube, because I feel like she gives the best tips for makeup. I feel like if I would have not discovered her, I would have probably never discovered these brushes. But she is just such a great YouTuber, and I definitely recommend you guys checking her out. She really is so sweet and kind and just really showing like the best tips for your makeup. Okay, I'm going to go in with the bottom shade right here, and I'm going to use that to deepen up my crease right over here. That's really nice. I just love how soft this is really blending into my eyes. It's crazy, you know, I always see like influencers coming out with like brush collabs, but it just never really caught my attention until I saw this one. Something about it, I just feel like they really did an amazing job. These brushes are actually really multi-purpose. I feel like BK Beauty is such a great brush brand, makeup brush brand. They really do deliver high quality brushes. And it's funny because I only have tried their concealer brush, the one that they did with I think it's Angie Hot and Flashy or something like that. And I love that concealer. It just blends concealer so seamlessly. But I'm so happy that I was able to pick this up. I'm just going to keep building up that shadow to smoke it out. Okay, just to really deepen this look, I'm going to go in with this color right here and just really focus that in the outer corner of my eye, just to really keep that depth there. Okay, looking at my eyeshadow, I love how my eyeshadow looks like skin. That's when you know that eyeshadows are really blending into your eyes. Moving on into eyeliner, I'm going to use the N11 brush. It's that type of flat brush which is perfect for eyeliner. I'm going to use this dark shade to create the wing and just starting to stamp that in my eye. Love how it deposits the right amount of product. Wow, I love how it literally just glides and it literally does the job for you. And this one actually doesn't feel scratchy at all. It's just so, they just feel like a cloud on your eyes. To me, just sounding a little cheesy, but it really does feel soft on your eyes. And if you guys ever feel like your makeup's not turning out the way you want it to be, I promise investing good makeup brushes are going to really help bring that outcome for you. Just really investing good makeup brushes are really going to help your makeup look more pro. So just bringing that eyeliner inside of my inner corner. Okay, I gotta say, hands down, best eyeliner brush. The way it just glided onto my eyes, I just can't explain it, but it just added my eyeliner so flawlessly. Definitely a new favorite. Okay, we're gonna clean up the eyeliner, and I'm gonna go in with the N12 brush. This is perfect for cleaning up or just for like more detailed work. First, gonna go in with my inner corner highlight. So I'm gonna add this shade right here, and I'm just going to pop it right at that inner corner and just softly diffusing that into the eyeshadow. Just adding more and focusing that color right there. And then just going back with the N13 brush and diffusing that eyeshadow. This is such a great multi-purpose brush, so I'm going to add some glitter onto my lids. I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats. I'm going to grab some with the brush and add that right at my lid. Just to give like that soft sparkle. Now with the same brush, I'm telling you, these are very multi-purpose. I'm gonna go in with my micellar water and I'm going to clean up that wing just a little bit, and then we're going to clean that up. And just like that, you get this sharp wing every single time. You know, for me, it's really hard to trust brands, especially with brushes. And mostly whenever like they do like collabs with influencers and just creators in general, it's just really hard for me to trust like a good quality brush set from them, you know? But something about this one just definitely caught my eye. And I just know they did an amazing job. I just feel like you can definitely tell when someone puts work into their brushes. So just cleaning this one up too. You get that sharp wing. We love it. Just cleaning out the outside to not have that leftover liner. Okay guys, I'm gonna pop on some lashes very quick and we'll get into the complexion. Okay, let's move on with the base. I'm so excited to go in with the complexion brushes. And the first complexion brush we're gonna dive into is the N17 brush. As you can see, it is a double-sided brush. So this side is supposed to be perfect for your liquids and creams, and the other side is supposed to be perfect for your powders. And for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my Haus Labs foundation. And before you dive in with your foundation, just make sure you really shake it up. I'm gonna start off with one pump, and I'm going to apply this right in the middle of my skin to blend out the product. Let's go right in. And I have my mirror down here. Just to let you guys know, I do have a mirror down here for me to be able to see the blending. Her techniques, I've seen that she really does go in and stroke the brush through her skin. Use stroking motions on your skin. It can tend to leave streaks, but that's why she does recommend to after go and tap the foundation into your skin. Wow, that looks really good. It really does blend seamless on the skin. I'm seeing no streaks at all. It feels very soft on the skin. It does not feel like scratchy at all. And just really tapping that into the skin. Going to blend the forehead. And this area right here is a very hard area for me to blend, and she did mention like the middle part where both of the bristles meet is a great way to blend this area right here, and also to blend like the edges of your face. And of course, if you want to add more coverage, just build up the product. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more, just to see how it blends into the skin, just right at the center of my face. Just making sure I'm bringing it down into my neck. This is with the second layer, definitely giving more coverage. Honestly, I'm looking at the mirror and there's no streaks at all. It just looks like skin. Okay, wow, loving how this blended out my foundation. Okay, moving on into cream bronzer, I'm going to use the N15 brush, and this is supposed to be perfect for also creams and powders. It has that tip in the top to help give that more precise blending look. For bronzer, I love going in with my Rare Beauty bronzer, and this one's in the shade Always Sunny. So I'm going to apply it typically where I bronze. Let's go right in. Oh wow. Did you guys see that? It literally like blended the bronzer so fast. That's crazy. Wow, this one actually feels incredibly soft on the skin. There's something about these brushes that they just feel like a cloud on your skin. Like, I'm not even kidding. And it's blending my cream bronzer so well. And it's just, look at that. That is so pretty, so gorgeous. Okay, girl, she really did her thing with this brush. I just feel like all of the brushes so far are performing so well, and it just genuinely makes me happy. Like, I just know, I feel like I have a good eye when I just know a product or a brush is gonna be so good. Just blending that nose bronzer like I usually do, and then under my chin. And just like that, she is blended into my skin. This brush literally blended my bronzer like butter. Like, I'm not even kidding. Definitely loving this one. Okay, I just spot cleaned the N14 brush, and I'm going to use this for contour. You guys already know I like to add a little bit of contour under my bronzer. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario contour just to add it right under that bronzer. Just a little bit. And just a tad bit on the nose. Okay, go ahead and blend that out. Yep. That's it. Blended, not blended. Literally blended that out in seconds. You can see the product still just sitting on my skin, and you can see how it gives that natural shadow. That's really great. Wow. That is really nice. Like, it literally blended the contour really fast. So far, my impressions of me using these brushes, I'm noticing that they're blending my products really fast, like in seconds, and they just blend my products like butter. I just spot cleaned my N16 brush, and I'm going to use that to blend my nose contour. I don't like to contour too much, but just to really try the technique. Okay, love that. Another tip that she was recommending to do is going back with the N12 brush and adding a natural lip contour. Now, I don't usually contour my lips, like I don't find it necessary, but I do want to try it out. So she uses the N12 brush and pretty much contours her lip to give the appearance of fuller and bigger lips. This is just a way to prep the lips before we go in with our lip combo. Just pretty much shading the top lip and blending the rest around. Oh yeah, you can see a difference. Like, it almost gives like that illusion of fuller lips. Okay, I'm going to leave it as that. Next up, we're going to go in with liquid blush. I'm going to go in with the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. This one's in the shade Encourage, and this one's in the shade Truth. I'm going to mix these two, and they're both mauve shades. This one's a more plum shade. I probably should have applied it on the back of my hand, but let's just see how the brush blends the blush. So going back with the N17 brush, and we're going to use that same side to blend the blush. Yeah, like that's it. That's literally it. Like that's blended. Yep. No words. Okay, that took no effort. Okay, next up we're gonna go in with concealer. I am so excited for this part because I've seen the way how Nikki blends her concealer, and just something about it, it just looks so flawless under the eyes. I'm gonna go in today with my Dior Skin Correct concealer, and this one's in the shade 2.5N. And I'm going to apply it just the way I like to apply my concealer. A dot here, a dot over here for that lifting effect. And just in case if I went overboard with the concealer, I do like to blend it out in my T-zone. Right, back in with the N16 brush, and we're going to use it to blend my concealer. And this is great when you really want to blend that concealer into your under eyes. And you know, especially for me, this part right here is really hard to blend concealer, and this one is perfect. Love how it's keeping that coverage. Like the brush is not taking away much of the coverage. It's just blending so seamlessly under my eyes. Wow, that is how it looks blended. I'm going to blend it around my nose, also another hard area to reach. That blended so well under my eyes. I love it. I'm gonna go back with the N17 brush just to blend the edges. This is what the base looks like, only with creams and liquids. It looks so seamless on the skin. Definitely love the way all the brushes blended like butter onto the skin. That's honestly the best way I can describe it. Okay, it's time to set the under eyes. Okay, I don't have my Huda powder. I'm gonna go pick it up really quick. Got my Huda powder. I'm gonna go in with the Cherry Blossom shade. Go in with the N16 brush and just making sure there's no creases again before we apply powder. Just taking some of the Huda Beauty powder, tapping off the excess. I did learn that she does like to tap in the powder in the palm of her hands and then set. This is just to ensure that the powder distributes evenly under your eyes. You know, for me, it's such a struggle to find a brush that can evenly set my under eyes without it looking crepey or just like the product building up. If you know, you know. But this one literally set my eyes in such a beautiful, flattering way. Like there's just no leftover wet areas. Usually when that happens mostly for me in my inner corner, and it definitely set my under eyes. Let me give you guys a little close-up before and after. This is what the under eyes look like. It doesn't feel heavy or crepey under my eyes. The brushes definitely felt soft while setting my under eyes. Setting the T-zone. Okay, now we are going to set the rest of my skin. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Powder Foundation. And taking my N15 brush, I just spot cleaned it. And just really setting the outer perimeters of my skin. Just making sure that all of those cream products are locked in. And just a little heads up, when I did set my under eyes, I do typically go in with a powder puff. So with the brush, it does give more of a natural finish. So if you want something like you want to do your under eyes for every day, but you don't want it to look heavy, using the smaller brush is going to be perfect for those more natural days. Of course, if I do want to brighten or add more coverage, I will add in a pressed powder. I'm going to go in with my Kosas just to add a little bit of coverage under my eyes. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Kosas bronzer, and this one's in the shade Escape. And again, using my N15 brush, I'm going to bronze the skin. Love how we use this for cream bronzer, for pressed powder, and now for powder bronzer. That's just such a great multi-use brush. To match the blush, I'm going to go in with my Pat McGrath blush palette. This is their Divine Rose blush palette. I'm going to go in with these two shades right here. And finally, we can use the other side of the N17 brush. I'm going to pick up those colors and tap off the excess and apply. You know, this is perfect when you're traveling and you don't want to carry so much brushes. This brush set is literally perfect for that because you can literally do so much with these brushes. And just like that, we have our blush applied. Love the side of the bristles too. And I'm going to go in with a tad bit of highlight. I'm going to use this again with the same brush and adding that in the high points of the cheeks. Just tapping it very lightly for that soft focus highlight. And also I saw Nikki say that you can use your N14 brush to help clean up this area right here, just for it to look more clean and polished. Like you can see the before and after. I'm going to go back and finish my lower lash line. I'm pretty much going to use the same shades. I'm just going in with my N12 brush. And going back with my N11 just to deepen my lower lash line. Going back with the N13 and just really diffusing that eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with Makeup Forever eye pencil, and this one's in the shade Endless Cacao. Just a little mascara for the lower lashes. And we're gonna go in with lips. Fenty Beauty lip liner, and this one's in the shade Extra Thigh. Just following the contour that we created earlier. Going back with the N12 just to blend out that lip liner. I'm going to do a fun lip gloss. I have this Half Magic lip gloss, and this one's in the shade Frosty Bee. It's a very sparkly gloss. So pretty. I'm gonna set this down with the lip bar setting spray, and we are all done. Okay guys, this is the end result. Love how the glam came out. It came out very pretty and very glowy. So let's do a little quick review on the brushes. These are what the brushes look like on my hands. So far, everything that I've tried out from this brush set is amazing. Everything blended out so easy, so quickly. Didn't take much effort down to my eyeshadow, to my complexion. Everything blended out so perfectly. Honestly, I can't pick a favorite eyeshadow from this set because I just love every single brush. And I have to be honest, this is giving very glowy vibes. So if you want more of a glowy look, these brushes are going to help you achieve that glowy look. Of course, if you do want a matte look, just add more powder. I just went very lightly with everything just to see how everything went. But so far, it gave this beautiful, flawless finish. I literally love how the skin looks, so glowy and skin-like. And here's a close-up for you guys. I do have to mention these brushes do retail around $180 to $200, which is pretty pricey for a brush set, but I do believe these are really, they do perform like a pro artist brush. Tip that I would recommend you guys if you guys really want to own these brushes is to wait until there's like a sale. Like recently I was able to get these brushes during their GMA sale, I believe, and I was able to purchase them for half the price. So just look out if they have any sort of sale going around, and that would be the best time for you guys to pick up these brushes. Now, do I recommend them? Obviously 100%, 1000%. I've never been excited for brushes in such a long time until I saw this one. I just felt like I needed them in my hands. Definitely are going to be a new staple in my routine. Nikki Beauty and Nikki, they did such an amazing job, such an amazing collab. I just definitely recommend you guys trying these. And if you guys have any more questions, just let me know down in the comments. If you guys are new here, welcome. I'm happy to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next time. Bye.